Welcome, everyone. I just got off the vision event meeting. And I don't know if any of you attended, but it was a very successful meeting. We got some background noise here. Make sure you're muted, okay? All right, good. So anyway, the vision of that meeting was very, very successful. We had a lot of good speakers. I don't know, did any of you attend?
No, doctor.
Well, the recordings are available. You have a lot of really good bonuses. Dr. Schallenberger spoke today on various uses of ozone, which is one therapy I recommend. Brilliant. He's kind of like the godfather of ozone in the United States. And I gave a talk on micro. We got a lot of noise. Somebody's having a party in the background. I don't know what's going on here.
Is there a way that you can mute everyone?
I'm doing that. Mute. Okay, I muted everybody. The dog has stopped barking. But anyway, please, when you join the meeting, I don't care if you have background noise, but make sure you're on mute. We had some guy, he was cutting his lawn with his mower, with his headset, listening. Another lady doing her dishes. I mean, I think, we're here to, a lot of us are older and we have hard hearing. And so let's try to keep the noise down. Anyway, I was just telling you that we had a really good vision event meeting. I'm really happy with it. We had great speakers, great bonuses. Those of you that signed up, I think you're gonna get your money back for your investment. If you haven't signed up, you can still sign up and get all the recordings and the bonuses. I think we have over $100 worth of bonuses, books and videos and things like that. So you might want to check that out. So welcome everybody. Let's, I'm open for questions, comments.
I thought it was a great vision event, Dr. Kondrot. I love Dr. Monair. He's such a humble man.
He really is.
Yeah, and I've already looked up ozone therapy, people that do it in my area, and I have only found a dentist about 2 hours from me. So it may be a challenge to find a ozone therapist.
Well, don't underestimate the rectal insufflation and the auricular. They're great therapies. And, I like to empower you as a patient.
Okay. I just don't know how to do it. And I'm afraid I'll kill myself.
No. Go to my YouTube and download or look at my video.
Okay.
Very, very easy to do.
Okay. I'll do that.
Very simple. And I think I try to make my video very self-explanatory. It's not actual demonstration. I don't insert the tube myself. That's not on the video. I do everything except that.
Yeah. Okay.
It is safe. I mean, I've had hundreds of patients do it. But we used to have our program in Florida. We would give everybody a bag of ozone with a catheter, and they would go back to their hotel room and do it. And then I'd come back and they'd share with everybody.
So even auricular could help. I know apparently the rectal's better, but
Yeah, the auricular, I mean, first of all, the auricular is very easy to do. It's not as cumbersome. I think Dr. Schallenberger felt that the rectal was much better. And one thing that I learned, a lot of times when I do the rectal, I have an immediate evacuation. And I go, crap. Well, literally crap. I lost all the ozone. He said, it's absorbed in seconds.
Huh.
Used to think you had to hold it for 5 minutes. So it's absorbed in seconds. And what he recommends is if you do have an immediate evacuation, which often happens, put another bag in. You can do it 2 or 3 times. And to me, that's something that really makes sense. I'm going to start recommending that because a lot of people are disappointed. They put the ozone in and they have an immediate evacuation and they feel like they lost the treatment. No, you've had the treatment, but put another bag in. You even put 3 bags in. You're getting more ozone because the more ozone you put in, the better healing effect. And I was happy that Dr. Schallenberger talked about a lot of studies who doctors are using ozone and microcurrent in combination and getting good results. So give it a shot. And then, oh, you know what, Betty? We can call me. We can do live FaceTime.
okay, okay,
When you do it, FaceTime, and I can talk you through it.
okay, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
But yeah, check out the YouTube videos, and that'll have all the information.
Yeah, definitely will. Thank you.
And I was amazed. You know, I'm researching a lot of the old homeopathic ophthalmology books. And I have a collection of their meetings from 1889 to 1914. And you know, in 1901, there are so many reports of eye doctors using homeopathy and microcurrent. Can you believe that? You know, I think that I'm the first one that 100 years ago, smarter people than me were doing it. Yeah, Trago.
I sent you an email about my urine test came back positive for lead.
Was
just
it in
wanna
the
know
red
what-
zone?
Yep, it was in the red range.
Yeah,
so
you gotta start the chelation.
which one is best?
Well, everybody will say that the intravenous is the best, but it all depends on your disposable healthcare dollars. As the IVs can be quite expensive and may not be necessary. How old are you, Trago?
79.
Hey, well, you're doing all right for 79. You're older than me. You should be giving me advice. I shouldn't be giving you advice. But I think that if you can afford the IVs, that's the best way to go. And what a lot of my patients do, they'll maybe do 1 IV a month and then do the detoxamine suppository a couple times a week along with the oral.
Which the ETAA or the DMSA?
The EDTA.
ETDA is the best one. Okay.
EDTA, that's better for the lead.
I'm in Helena, Montana, and I don't think I can get the IV. I will call one of the naturopaths that I know and see if she does that. Because that
City,
you're right.
what
I think
city
that's
do you
the best
live?
way to go. Pardon?
Which city do you live?
Helena, Montana.
Now, that's a big city. You should probably have somebody there.
Well, I tried to find it before. There was someone north of Missoula that did the dechelation, but since then I haven't seen anyone. But I'll look it up.
Go to acam.org.
ACAM,
I'm going to put that in the chat.
thank you.
www.acam.org. Oh, wait, excuse me for a minute. I got to get the door. Okay, I'm putting it in the chat, acam.org. And you go to that website and you type in your zip code, and it'll tell you doctors in the area.
Thank you.
But remember, I think that, the toxamine suppositories are wonderful. And they're a little bit more affordable, and I think they're gentle.
Where can I get the suppositories?
Give the office a call. I think that they have to be through a doctor's prescription. I'm not sure.
I couldn't order my own then, huh?
You could try, but I know that we try to keep the best price. I know when I find out somebody's selling something less than me, I lower the price.
Good for you. Could you give me the name of the suppository? Is it just the ETA?
Detoxamine, I'll put that in the
Okay.
chat. It's Detox AMIN. Detox AMIN.
Detox AMIN, okay.
Mhm.
And you suggest daily use?
No, every other day. Daily may be a little
Ooh.
bit too much.
Good day. How about using bentonite or clay to help facilitate the excretion?
That may be all right.
Once a day, a teaspoon? Or you have any direction how to use that?
You better talk to your naturopathic doctor about that, because
Okay, thank you.
I'm
Okay,
not familiar with your particular needs. Your intestinal health is very important.
I think it's a major problem that I still don't think I'm on top of, but I am working on it.
Yeah, you would be surprised. More and more research is coming out to say that our brain is tied into our gut. And unfortunately, antibiotics, genetically modified food, preservatives are killing our intestinal flora. And we got to restore our gut. And our ancestors knew how to do it. Fermented foods, sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt. And also being exposed to different bacteria. People that travel a lot and are in contact with a lot of people have the healthiest guts. Did you know in France, they have very healthy guts because they eat natural food, and the French way of greeting someone is they kiss both cheeks. And they're essentially sharing bacteria. And your gut was meant to have a variety of bacteria. And the antibiotics, the COVID vaccines, immunizations, destroying the guts.
Is there any choice of using different kind of probiotics?
You may want to talk to your naturopathic doctor. I mean, there's a lot that are commercially on the market.
Okay.
But I think the natural way, fermented foods, and not being so fearful about germs. Trago, when you were younger, did you drink out of the garden hose?
Absolutely.
So did I. Nowadays, parents are They have hand sanitizers. The kids have hand sanitizers. Everything is, and that's not good for your gut. We're meant to be exposed to bacteria. Eating a dirty apple off the tree, drinking out of the garden hose.
Hmm.
So this sterility is actually adversely affecting your gut. Oh, Mary Stevens, you have a question?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay. I stumbled on a doctor who does laser therapy to the eye. I would like to have your thoughts on that. My two eye doctors are not in favor of it, and I said to ask you.
Now, wait, laser therapy, what kind of laser therapy?
It's laser therapy for macular degeneration, dry macular degeneration.
I think I'm familiar with that machine. Is it an Australian company?
No, this guy comes out of California. He practices at the Villages, if that helps any.
This is a low level. This is a low level laser. It's a low level light therapy.
So,
And I think that it is beneficial, but send me the information on the machine. In fact, I used to have that machine. It uses light therapy, very low level, that's been shown to be very helpful. It's a company based out of Australia.
I don't know if he'll tell me the name of his machine, but
Well, before you pay money and get it done, he should tell you the name of the machine.
actually Medicare pays for it.
It may be something different. I know there is a laser device that uses low level laser to help treat and reverse dry macular. There's
Right.
another laser that actually destroys the retina.
Yeah.
Laser I don't like. So
Say
you
that again?
need to find out the name of the laser.
Name of the laser. Okay. And then send you that information.
Yeah, and I'd be happy to comment on it.
Okay. All right. Guess that's all.
Okay, well, good luck. I look forward to finding out. Oh, Anthony, is your hand up?
Yes. Quick question. The homeopathic medicine that was sent to me, there was nothing on it to say what it was for, what it was supposed to do, but the directions that were sent by the company mentioned no caffeine. Is there a particular reason for that, or?
No, I don't follow that. I think caffeine in moderation. See, some homeopathic remedies, you take a couple of pellets, then nothing for a month.
Okay.
That remedy, no caffeine, no mint, no dental procedures. It's like almost impossible. The remedy you're taking is LM. You're taking it every day.
Okay.
Caffeine, mint is not going to interfere with it.
And what is supposed to be the outcome of that homeopathic?
Good question. The homeopathic remedy treats your constitution. It treats the underlying cause of your eye problem.
Oh, okay.
So a good homeopathic remedy, ideally what I like to hear from patients, Dr. Kondrot, I don't know what you gave me, but I've never felt so good about myself. That's the goal.
Okay.
What it does, it may be you're a little calmer, you're not as anxious, more energy, you're not as irritated, and your vision's getting better.
I'm experiencing the calmness, not as aggravated, and even the side effect of acetazolamide, which is the bowel problem, has cleared up. Haven't noticed any change in the vision.
That's the ideal. That's the ideal remedy.
And
It
that leads to
causes
my. Go ahead.
It causes a shift in your body, but interestingly, we like to see mental and emotional first, then physical.
Okay.
So now the microcurrent and light therapy, they're directing the physical more than the mental emotional.
Okay.
Homeopathy is more deep-seated. Now,
Okay.
if you take a homeopathic remedy and you say, Dr. Kondrot, I love it. My vision improved 100%, but I can't sleep at night. I'm irritable. I'm constipated. That's a bad remedy. The mental, emotional should change first, then the physical.
Okay.
And it's music to my ears to hear that the mental, emotional is changing with you.
Right. And I'm surprised the side effect from acetazolamide cleared up too. The follow-up question I have is, I noticed the scans you showed of peripheral vision loss and vision loss, they were all cleared up in 3 days, these individuals.
Mhm.
I'm beyond 3 days, and mine really hasn't budged at this point. Is that something to be concerned about? Or have you seen patients that take much longer to clear up? Or what's your clinical experience on it?
Everybody heals at a different rate.
Okay.
You know, we like you to be moving forward. That's the goal.
Right.
It may be slow. We don't want you to move backwards.
Okay. So you have seen most, if not all, patients eventually clear up.
That would be the goal.
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
that's my mission. My goal is to have you clear up completely.
And what goes on after the 3 months? Is there another program you enter into? Is there some sort of expansion program you enter into?
Most people only need 3 months.
Okay.
I'm giving you the tools to help you regain your vision. You continue the microcurrent, the light therapy, the homeopathy. But at the end of the 3 months, if you need continued help, or maybe you haven't achieved the level of vision, or maybe we're not sure if it's the right homeopathic remedy, then we have a continued care program where you sign up for another year.
Okay.
See, it used to be that all the patients signed up for a year program. And then most of them I never heard from after 3 months. And I'm saying, why should they pay all this money for a year and I don't hear from them? So I decided, let's just make it 3 months. And the people that need more care, they can sign up for the year.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm happy to hear
Thank
that. I think that's a very, very good sign. I'm expecting big things from you, Anthony. Terry?
Hi. First, I just wanted to say I was at the Vision event and I loved it. That was great. Got a lot of good information. And I have a question that's completely unrelated to any of that. I'm probably going to be getting new glasses in the next week or so.
Mhm.
And I just wanted to ask your opinion on, in the past, I've been getting the transition lenses that go dark in the sunlight, and they come with a built-in blue light filter. Now, I've heard you talk a bit about how important some blue light is, like from the sun, the natural blue light, not from the computer. But so I'm just wondering, what is your opinion on these transition lenses? I don't know whether to get them again or not.
Well, I think the transition are probably a personal choice, but I would discourage you from getting the blue blockers. You need,
It comes built into the transitions now.
yeah, but you need blue light during the day. You don't want to get, you can get the transition without the built-in blue filter.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I didn't know you could.
the blue filter is just an add-on. So I would tell your doctor that, you're not interested in the blue filter because I feel you need blue light during the day, not at night.
Yeah. Well, what about like for the computer work and the phone work?
I mean, if you're on the computer constantly, but see, you need blue light during the day. So if you're on the computer during the day, you need the blue light. At night, if you're using the computer at night for long hours, then you want to put on a blue blocker.
Oh, okay.
Or they have blue blocker screens. I think now, anybody here have an iPhone?
Yeah, I do.
They have a night shift. It goes to red at night. It's amazing. The engineers at Apple on the iPhone. So my iPhone during the day is blue. I set the time, like 6 p.m., it shifts, the screen goes to red.
Hmm.
And I think that you can do that with your computer now too. We need red light at night.
Okay. Is that in the settings of the iPhone where you've got that? Were you doing that?
Yeah, I think it's in generals. I never thought I would be tech support for. Oh, display and brightness.
Okay. Thank you.
And there's an option called night shift. Do you see it?
I haven't found display yet. Um,
Just search for,
let me search.
it's display and brightness,
Found that. Night shift, I see it.
night shift, and you can set it.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing. I
Okay.
don't know
Thank
if the
you.
Android and some of the other Galaxy has them, but it may be a common feature.
Okay. Oh, I'm playing with it.
Okay. Hey, pay attention to the meeting. Put your no iPhones during the meeting.
There is. I didn't just want to mention to you too. I was going to email you, but you mentioned at the beginning of the meeting asking everybody to mute. And since you gave me a technical tip, I'll give you one. When you schedule your Zoom meeting, there is an option that you can have everybody's muted as they come on.
Okay. Yeah, before I used to have the ability, you could call in with your phone. Remember the Kondrot meeting? And you can't mute your phone.
Yeah.
Now the webinar, everybody is muted until we turn you on. But see, some people were asking questions and I couldn't turn them off. They had to turn them off themselves. That was for the webinar.
Yeah. I wondered why some people could talk and others couldn't.
Yeah, as soon as you raised your hand, I could click, enable talk. But once I did that, it stayed on. Okay, I'd like to cut this meeting a little short because I've been on since noon. So my brain is fried. I need to do a microcurrent stress program and go to bed. So if anybody has some pressing questions, I want to make sure that I take care of everybody. So no questions? Okay, well, those of you that were at the Vision event, I appreciate your attendance. It was a great meeting. And if you did like it, email me like a testimonial. I'd appreciate that. And then we'll be having another meeting in 2 weeks. And I promise at that time, I'll make it a little bit longer. And if you do have any topics you want me to discuss, let me know, because there's been a lot of good questions and, some areas that you don't understand or problems. Also, I'm coming up with my book, Homeopathic Ophthalmology. I've been working on it for 10 years. If anybody's interested in reading the book, email me. I'm looking for people, just give me their comments. On the back of the book, you can write, Dr. Kondrot's the greatest. I love this book. Everybody should read it. That type of thing. Drago, you think you can write that? You didn't hear me. Anyway, let me know. I'm also going to be asking you to select the cover for the book. I have a couple options, so I'm kind of excited about this book. It's coming out. Okay, everybody. Thanks. Blessings. Have a good weekend.
You.
And I'll talk to you in 2 weeks then. Okay, take care.